Hey, this is your girl Marty. This fat girl is fabulous, and I am live in HighVibe Media Group's marketing studio right now, and we are in the midst of interviews and auditions for my new YouTube show on HighVibe Media. So stay tuned because we're coming right back after this commercial break with our first contestant. We're going to talk to her, get to know her, and see why she thinks she has exactly what it takes to be part of This Fat Girl is Fabulous. We'll be right back. Hey y'all, this is your girl Marty. This fat girl is fabulous, and I am joined today with Miss Megan Pickens.
Hi.
Miss Megan Pickens is no stranger to myself. She was actually on the Simply Raw radio show, which
Yes.
is my old radio show. But since we're doing video now, things have changed a little bit. The game has changed. The stakes are higher. So we're going to get to know Megan a little bit, and you guys can definitely ask questions on Facebook Live right now because we have someone that is there to answer all of your questions live. So whatever you want to know about today's audition, about the radio show, the TV show, I have to stop saying radio show.
Yeah.
Because now it's TV. We are on YouTube. We are live. You can see us. So instead of just listening to my fabulosity, you can see it every Saturday moving forward.
And we always have to be it.
Yes, yes. You have to be on.
Yes.
You have to be ready at the drop of a dime. If we get an invitation to go to an event, you have to be ready to pull it together, get it snatched, and get out the door. Okay. So, Megan, you are 44 years old.
I am.
You live in Arlington, Texas.
I do.
Okay. And you are a professional licensed counselor.
I am.
Aha. So tell me what your specific area of expertise is.
So I do a lot of work in couples, relationships, marriage.
Oh, shit.
And I even when I do individual counseling, it's related to relationships, and then I sprinkle a few adolescents in there.
So you can help those out there that need to find a man. Y'all know who you are.
Oh yeah, and I can help.
It's cuffing season.
I can tell you why you don't have one.
Oh, that's what we need. That's the tea. Yes, you just heard Kai in the corner. Our girl Kai from HighVibe Radio is here. She is also co-producing the show with me, so she is going to be live and in living color right along with the rest of us, baby. And she will bring it to you every time.
And that's not just for women.
Okay, so tell
men too.
Yes, we want to know. Tell us what the biggest issue that faces single folk today, why they don't have a man, male or female.
One of it is that they don't have their own things together.
Okay.
You have to know yourself before you can be healthy in a relationship, and not be in such a rush to be in a relationship. I know it's
just thirsty.
Yeah, and it's not, I get it's hard. I don't want to be single either. I got divorced last year, and I didn't want to. Yes, I'm a marriage counselor that's divorced. Wasn't my fault.
That's reality.
It's real.
Mm-hmm. Hell, I got 2 divorces, and they was both my fault. Move on. Moving right along.
And so part of it is people get rushed and then they compromise on the front. And so that compromise at the front is what you accept for the rest of the relationship.
Okay.
Especially if you get married. So like if you say, for instance, I don't want somebody that smokes weed.
Yes.
And then you start saying, oh, well, he just smokes a little bit.
On the weekends.
Get better.
Yeah. He just smoke on the weekend.
It'll get better when we're married. And then, no, it doesn't. It gets worse because people get more comfortable. And then they're like, well, you already took me when I smoked before, so why are you trying to change me now?
Right.
So.
Okay. I got a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this is something that is near and dear to my personal heart. I have a distinct desire to know this question. Do you think that the Kardashian girls have kryptonite in their coochies? Because how is it that they are able to keep bringing in these superstar athletes, music artists, all of these seemingly intelligent individuals that have done quite nicely for themselves in their own right?
Right.
And then they get sucked into the Kardashian kryptonite coochie hole. And their lives are never the same. I mean, we got an NBA player that was at one time a Maverick that was smoking the crack.
Yeah.
What happens? Kanye has lost his mind. And there's a string of other ones, but they seem to line up to dive into the black abyss that it is to be a Kardashian Klansman.
So the first part of it is that you don't know what's going on in people's lives unless you're really in their lives.
Yes.
And so media is media. So you look at all these football players and athletes and musicians and all this, and you think, okay, they have it together. But 9 times out of 10, they don't really have it together, which is why they're able to be drawn into that circle, because people are drawn to people like them.
Oh.
You have to be conscious about not picking somebody who's not healthy for you or that can balance you out. And so when
does
you're
it help to know
them,
your own psychosis and be aware of your nuttiness?
Yeah, definitely.
Because that's me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely. And I don't even think it's nuttiness. It's preference. You know who you are. You be who you are. You should be with somebody who will accept you for who you are.
Yay.
If you have to change to be with somebody, you don't need to be with them.
Absolutely. And I'm too old. I don't have time. I don't have the interest.
And you're going to get tired of being on stage all the time.
Well, because I am, but this is
I mean,
me all the time.
In your life.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
like, okay, if you pretend that you don't care about the weed smoking, and you going to work smelling like it and everybody looking at you crazy and you just smiling like everything's okay. That's what I mean by being on stage.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
How familiar are you with pop culture? What's going on in the media?
Oh yeah, very.
Okay.
My mother thinks that the black SUVs are going to come to our house because I tweeted y'all's president when he does real stupid stuff to infuriate me, and then I retweet a lot of stuff.
I'm presidentless.
Yeah, that's well, okay. Well,
I pledge allegiance to myself.
Whomever he belongs to. So I tweeted him sometimes. I tweet about Queen Sugar and Game of Thrones. I'm all over the place, just wherever I feel like doing that day.
Okay,
but I also tweet about mental health and talk about mental health and relationships and all of that.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have had an opportunity to get to know Ms. Megan Pickens a little bit better. She has social media as well. You can definitely follow Megan R. Pickens.
And that's my handle everywhere.
Yes. everywhere. So don't miss out on that. Her experience does include hosting, blogging, writing, broadcasting, interviewing, administrative and clerical skills. She is available for the times that we need her to be available for. Now, we did ask some questions, people.
Oh, Lord.
We asked some questions. Yes, we did. And I want some feedback on social media. Definitely give us some feedback here. Let's see. Why did you want to audition for this show?
I've been on shows before and I enjoyed it and I have a lot to say and I usually say what I have to say.
Okay.
Might as well have a broader audience to say it to.
Now, what happens if me, being the star of the show, and you have a disagreement or a difference of opinion when it comes to a particular position and we're broadcasting on the show? Would you be comfortable enough to continue forward with your position even though you knew it was directly opposed to mine?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think we can disagree in love.
Yes.
You don't agree with everybody.
But I might not love you at the moment.
That's okay.
When we disagree.
But when we get off camera,
Yes,
we're gonna hug it out.
exactly.
And we'll be okay.
Okay. So, because I'm not trying to have a Tamar kind of situation going on up in here.
Oh no.
Yeah, but if some shit don't go right, okay, we still gonna be cool after the show. But I want the forum to be open so that everybody has their opportunity to express themselves and be strong in their convictions, whether we argue about it on the air or not.
Yeah, what would be the point for us all to agree
Bingo.
and say the same thing all the time? Although we
on
may
now.
agree, but we will probably say it differently or have a different
Yes.
point of view even in that agreement.
Yes. And we
Okay.
want clarity because we want to be able to represent to a wider audience.
Yeah.
And you can only do that when there's a diversity of opinion.
Exactly.
Okay. That's good, 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 good. Okay. Let's see here. Do you work better as a team or do you prefer to work alone?
So I prefer working in teams, but I can work alone.
Okay.
But I'm an only child, so I like people.
Okay.
I'm 98% extrovert, so when you were asking about, okay, if you want to go somewhere, oh yeah,
Yes.
I'll be like, okay, yep, I don't have class tonight, let's go.
Okay,
Where we
awesome.
going?
Awesome. Outgoing, definitely we want to encourage that. Are you involved in any community awareness causes?
I am. I definitely go do a lot of speaking in the community. I have some partnerships with a couple of churches where I talk about mental health issues, be it depression or anxiety, things like that, and kind of removing that stigma and just pushing how we as mental health providers and the church can work together. We don't have to be two separate things. Prayer and medication don't have to be two separate things.
Okay.
All of that. So I talk about that. And then also I'm very big on pushing minority participation, especially
Yes,
Black.
mental health, because we don't talk about depression
Yes.
and bipolar disorder, and it's a lot of folks running around here with it and are
Exactly.
not diagnosed.
And
Y'all need
being
a damn
involved-
pill.
And being involved too at the higher level. I'm on a couple of boards for the state.
Okay.
A friend and I started a networking group where we have a diverse group of mental health providers that are, well, primarily Black, but it's minority mental health network that we started. So when people want to see people who look like them, we have a resource, and we're also educating people and educating each other and helping grow our businesses.
All right. So this has been contestant number 1, Ms. Megan Pickens. Follow her on social media, Megan R. Pickens. She is an outstanding advocate for mental health, especially in the African American community where there are more instances of suicide, and primarily contributed to the fact that we don't talk about what's going on. We don't deal with those issues. And I know this because I follow her on social media and I pay attention and read her posts, not just look at the pretty pictures. So we're going to wrap up this segment, and we'll be right back with HighVibe Media Group. And this is your girl, This Bad Girl is Fabulous, in just a few moments. See you soon. Bye. Bye. Hey, this is your girl Marty. This fat girl is fabulous, and we are in the middle of auditions for my new YouTube show on HighVibe Media Group, and we are meeting right now with Geraldine.
Correct.
I got it right. Geraldine Turner. She is a wonderful person, and we've been chatting a little bit, getting to know each other. She goes by the nickname Cream, which I think is kind of cute. Tell me a little bit about Cream, how you got that nickname.
Cream is because I've been working for quite some time since I was 16, and I had it as my signature. And then one of my friends told me, "Is that your, like, what is that?" And I was like, "What does it mean?" And I was like, "It originally means cash rules everything about me."
Yes, dollar bill, y'all.
Yes, but I had to give it my own little flair, so it's currency rules everything around me.
Okay.
I gotta have it all different.
Yes,
pots.
yes. Not just dollars.
Yes, I need euros, pounds,
Yes.
and I need gold on top of
Real
that.
estate.
Yes,
All that.
credit. We need
Okay,
it.
okay. So what do you do for a living?
I am an assistant teacher. I work with lovely little children. Yes.
Okay. How little? When you say little children?
Little children, they can be from 6 weeks up until 5 years old.
Oh, okay. So like tiny ones. They really don't talk back yet.
They talk.
Oh.
They talk back a little bit more than you want them to talk back.
Oh.
But they talk back.
Okay. Well, bless you. And moving on.
Yeah.
Okay. What hobbies do you like?
I like to travel. I spend a lot of time with my friends, so we just get up spontaneous. We go out and be like, let's do something. We're always gone.
Okay. So tell me what the most adventurous thing that you've done most recently.
The most adventurous thing I've done is go to Miami with someone who wasn't my best friends.
Okay.
We had a good time, but you had to learn that everybody, you learn different friends, different outlooks, and I was like, it was a good time. So that was one of the most funniest, tiniest things I've done in a while.
Okay. Awesome. So I want to do an impromptu little ad commercial, and then I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. And then the audience will, check us out and see if they think that you're a good fit for being able to broadcast and do, impromptu commercials, because we will have to promote our sponsors for the show and talk about what their business and their services, and would you be able to do it, on the fly.
All right, let's fly and see.
Okay. So, when you're ready. Hi, this is Marty. This fat girl is fabulous, and I am a personality on HighVibe Media Group. If you're interested in broadcasting your own YouTube show, definitely hit them up at HighVibe Media. That phone number is going to be 972-882-6146. So that's how I did it. Now you show us what you would do if you were doing a commercial for one of our sponsors, and this sponsor is HighVibe Media Group.
All right, HighVibe Media. Okay.
Our producer is working out the kinks and getting us all set up, so the camera is right on you.
So
you can use anything
HighVibe
on.
Media
Yes.
Group, or they're my.
You're promoting HighVibe Media Group, which is our parent promotional company. We broadcast on their station.
If you're looking for more followers and more background singers, as I would like to see, come holler at HighVibe Group, because we are talking about talk shows, comedy shows, anything you need to make your business better. The number is 972-882-6146. If you're looking for more, you need HighVibe. I'll see you then.
All right. That was pretty good for spontaneity. Hey. All right. Never saw the flyer. Had no idea what you were going to be asked to do, but you were able to do it. Didn't have a issue with it. Weren't hedging at all. You just jumped right in there and took care of that. I like that.
I thank you.
Yes. So we asked you some questions.
All right.
Okay. I want to hear what your answers were. What would you bring to the show that no one else can offer?
What can I bring to the show that no one has to offer? As you can see, I am Miss Impromptu. I am Miss Personality. Why wouldn't you want to bring me on the show?
Oh, okay. What qualities, what do you think the audience would pull from you?
I have a likability. You can come and talk to me. I've never met a stranger. So if you're listening or you're watching, you can come talk to me. I will be the next co-host. Cream, follow me. Yes.
Yes, and you can follow her on Facebook. It is going to be Geraldine, GaryLyn Turner. And you can join her and her followers and check out what's going on in her world, as well as whether or not she is chosen to be one of the 3 new co-hosts for my new YouTube show. Thanks for coming out, Carolyn. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you, everyone at High Vibe, and I hope to see you next time.
Yes. Great job.
Thank you.
Great job. We will be in touch with Hey, this is your girl Marty. This Fat Girl is Fabulous, and we are back with my auditions for the YouTube show that is coming up. We are on High Vibe Media Group. Right now, we are live in studio with Brittany Phillips. Brittany Phillips is number 3, our contestant number 3. Brittany, tell the folks a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 30. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Hey.
I've been in Texas for about 4.5 years now. I blog. I have my own blog. And I like to do dope stuff.
Yes.
I'm very in tune with social media and stuff like that. My favorite hobby right now is thrifting.
Okay, yes.
I got this blazer for $3, and you can't tell me anything
No,
about it. Like,
no.
it's just like, it's everything to me.
Yes.
So, and I love hair.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, tell me a little bit about your style. I noticed that you have your look put together and everything. Tell me, like, what are your style inspirations? What do you go for?
Typically, one thing I had to learn at a young age was I was chubby, and I had to learn to dress for my body type. Didn't mean I couldn't wear what I seen Regina King wearing or Beyonce. Now, look, I'm not saying go buy a skinny crop top.
No.
Now, but I'm saying, you know, you can't wear that. So my body type is my inspiration. I try to whatever I'm comfortable in.
Okay.
I used to never wear shorts. I used to only wear pants or skirts. And then I got more comfortable with my body. So for me, I love blazers.
Okay.
Because I do have like a little self-consciousness about my arms.
Which
So
a lot of plus size ladies do have.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's where the thrift store comes in handy.
Okay.
Because when you get to the thrift store, you buy all those blazers for $3.
Yes.
Now you have a whole collection to go with every
Absolutely.
outfit, even though it's hot out here in Texas.
Yes.
Okay? But you get your little linen blazer that's thin.
Exactly.
So that's where my
But
style
you can
came
do
from.
tank tops and strapless
Yes,
stuff
under,
under
yes.
the blazer. They still help to keep you cooler.
Yes. When I wear my crop tops, I have the little, love handles in the back.
Yes.
So when I do my crop tops, that's when I accessorize with a blazer.
Okay.
And then you pull it all together.
Absolutely.
So my style came from my body type. I just
Okay.
learned my body type, and I started to dress what I was comfortable in. And the more I got comfortable with me, the more I got comfortable with my body.
Exactly.
And what I wore.
So what's your blog about?
I have an entertainment blog.
Okay.
So right now, we're on a little hiatus while I get my little life together. But
Okay.
Typically, I cover like Essence Fest. We did the Grammys one year.
Okay.
So typically, it's those entertainment. We keep up with the social media lights and
Okay.
the gossip and everything.
Yes.
But I started to hone more into Black Lives Matter and Black Lives and positivity, body positivity, interviews, and Black women in our beauty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it focuses more on the entertainment celeb realm.
Okay.
But I am branching out to like more personalizing it more.
Okay. Okay. Definitely. What was the last celebrity interview that you did?
The last celebrity interview I did, I went to Essence. So I did
Okay.
a lot while in Essence. My favorite one would have to be Spike Lee.
Okay. Tell me about that.
Spike Lee takes no mess, okay?
No.
No,
we know that from him.
You go to ask a question, he's just like, stop. But I love how he is all about the culture.
Yes.
Like, for the culture, like the kids say today. But
Yes.
I love how he's about, Black positivity. We were talking about his show that's coming out, The Girls Gotta Have It, which is based off of his movie, which his wife actually did majority of the work for.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's Spike Lee. You had to talk to Spike. It was just a beautiful experience.
Okay.
Him telling me, well, the next time you interview somebody, look them dead in their eyes. Don't
Yes.
steer away. Him giving me tips. I'm like, Spike Lee just gave me tips on how to interview the world.
Right.
But, I mean, we talked about Do the Right Thing.
Okay.
And he was like, he thinks that's his biggest movie
Okay,
of all
okay.
time outside of School Days. And he talked
I like
about...
Crooklyn.
I love Crooklyn.
Yeah.
Okay, Crooklyn still makes me cry
Uh-huh.
to this day.
Yeah.
But Do the Right Thing, the whole Radio Raheem.
Yes.
We talked about how, as an activist back then, how what he spoke about still impacts us as a people today.
Absolutely.
And I think one thing my followers were able to take away from it, no matter the race, creed, color, is that those same struggles we had then, that we had prior to the film, we still have in 2017.
And that's sad.
Very
Yeah.
sad. And I think that was the fruit that everybody took away from it. It was an eye opener.
Okay.
Like, you made this movie in the 80s.
Right. And
You
it
know,
almost foretold some
what's-
instances that actually happened with
Yeah.
the way that certain characters in the movie, their lives unwound in front of our
Yes.
eyes is basically some things that have happened in real life. It's almost as if it was prophetic.
Yeah, it was. And that's one thing he said. He was like, I don't, claim to be a prophet. He was like, this is just my observations on what has been happening to us. and
Well, the
what is still
universe
happening.
gives us our talent. It
Yeah.
gives us our skills. It gives us our abilities. So if that was breathed into him through the universe, then
It
it's
is
very
kind of
possible
possible.
that it's prophetic.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I mean?
yeah.
Because there's nothing new. We don't just wake up with these ideas. We're blessed with these
these
ideas.
ideas.
This show, my life,
Yeah.
has for the most part been me following. I would wake up with something and me following that thing that I woke up with. Well, I believe that there's a higher power that gives us all of those
universe.
skills and that
Yeah.
yes.
It
And
tells
for different
us.
people, that higher power can be different things. The way this show is going to be set up is, I don't care if you're Muslim, Arabic, I don't care if you pray to Buddha. It does not matter to me that you are in tune with the fact that the universe is one living organism and we all feed off of that energy.
That energy is so real. Like, that's one of the things that he spoke on. He was like, the energy that I put into it in that scene that still impacts people to this day. He was like, it's the same energy we get when we turn on CNN and we have to look at those instances that have transpired over the last couple of years, which have been transpiring, but they have been making the headlines and, being brought to, you know, we're basically forcing it to people's eyes now.
So what do you think about the Take a Knee movement?
The Take a Knee movement. Take a little silence.
Okay. A moment of silence.
A moment of silence.
For the Take a Knee movement.
Yes. I think it's necessary.
Okay.
Nowhere do I feel like it's disrespect. I urge every person to read the second verse of
the Star Spangled Banner,
Star Spangled Banner,
which I posted last week.
Yes.
On social media. For those of you who have never read the words but have been singing along and probably mispronouncing the words, you may not understand the depth of the word and the power of the words that are in that verse, because the song was written long before the music, or the poem, I'm sorry, that the song comes from was written long before it was made into the national anthem or the Star Spangled Banner. It was originally a poem. But the time has come that maybe we put away some old things and think about the impact that those things may have on any group of people, because any group of people that is marginalized in any way, that's an injustice, and an injustice to one group of people is an injustice to all of us as living human beings. So this is not a black fight, this is not a white fight, this is not a rich or poor fight, this is a humane fight, this is a fight for human lives. If we care so much about animals that we have a humane society, I think that we ought to have a human society that cares as much about human rights as we do about every other right of every other living being on this planet. And if you are not aware that African Americans are by and large treated in ways that is totally inhumane by many law enforcement, by a culture that has been put into place to make us feel like less than what we are, then you need to go back and do some self-evaluation about what it is that you see when you are looking at the world that we live in right now.
Yes.
Now, off the soapbox.
Yes. Sometimes the soapbox is necessary, though, because I feel like sometimes we shy away from the tough subjects.
Yes.
And everyone wants life to be light and airy and fun, and I'm here for that because
Yes.
I love the light, airy, and fun.
A couple of times a week.
Yeah, but you know, but when I wake up in
Some
this
real
skin
business.
every day,
Yes.
it's real.
Yes.
And I feel like if you have a problem with them taking a knee, but you don't have a problem with that second verse, and us still singing that at every national game and sporting event,
children are being taught it
in school.
Yes.
Then you're a part of the problem as well. Because,
Exactly.
you know, we're living in a day right now where it's land of the free, home of the slave.
Yes. And
that's me off my
it's
soapbox.
over. It's done and over with. We don't want to deal with it anymore. And I think that platforms like this will give us a voice, because
Yes.
we'll talk about fashion and we'll talk about music and entertainment, but we're going to talk about some real stuff too. And we may ruffle a few feathers, but that's okay, because feathers will lay back down. You'll
Get
be
you some
fine.
brush and the edge
Exactly.
control. They'll pump it up.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so tell me what you would bring to the table. And did I just read snort?
I snort, you know, that was, you know, you gotta give,
So do I. If I laugh hard enough, it becomes a snort.
You gotta give them all. We crack a good joke,
Yes.
and it gets hearty, and next thing you know, it's like a ripple effect, and I have to
Yes.
hold my nose sometimes.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
baby's
Usually
not
I
like to
hold
take
it
me to the-
after. It's too
Yeah,
late
it's
by
too late.
then.
You know, it then came out 3-4 times, and I'm like, oh.
Yes.
You know,
I think I snorted out loud.
Yeah. It make, you know, sometimes coworkers get uncomfortable.
Yes.
You know, and I'm just
They'll
like,
be
it's
okay. Yep.
All right. It's a little deviated stuff.
You can't grow in comfort.
Yes.
So your being uncomfortable means that you're growing with
Yes.
me.
I read something today about that on the law of attraction. If you know
Okay.
if something makes you uncomfortable, that's the universe's way of attracting you to becoming comfortable
Yes.
with that. So if my snort makes you uncomfortable, you'll laugh more. Maybe you'll
Exactly,
try it. Because I've been snorting
exactly.
since I was 2.
Yes.
And-
I used to be ashamed of snorting, like when I would go on dates with boys,
All the
and I would
time.
be embarrassed if I snorted.
All
But
the
they
time.
should have felt a compliment, because it only happens when I really
Really
laugh
laugh.
hard.
And it's something
and
that's
it's
funny.
yes, and
If
it
you're-
has
if
to
I
be
hit
funny.
You with the
That did you?
That's not
yeah,
real, but
I
if
really am
I'm-
feeling you.
you know, head going back, nose feel like it's
Yes,
stuck
and
inside
I
my
don't care
face.
what I look like when I'm
Yes.
laughing at you, because my eyes have closed, my mouth is wide open, and I'm snorting. Then that means
We
that I
laugh
like
alike.
you.
We laugh alike.
Yes.
That's a hint. If
Oh,
I laugh like that with
yeah.
you, I like you.
I either fart or pee on myself.
Oh, okay.
Just a little, you know what I mean?
You know what?
Kai in the corner.
You know,
my
Well, not
co-producer.
full-blown clip,
yes.
but you know,
A
drop.
little, yes.
You know,
What, those fresh day liners, you need
In
those.
movies, if I'm at the movie theater and we're watching something and it's really, really funny and I get that sensation, I'm just like, that happens sometimes.
Yes.
So you're not
He in my
alone.
heart.
Yes.
Or whoever, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I mean,
they
must
touched
be-
me.
Right.
Yes, I was touched.
If I fought, if I beat,
The last movie that brought that out of me was Girls Trip.
Girls Trip was so funny.
Girls Trip made me
Yes.
snort, and the whole I may have actually
I'm losing my black card. I
yeah.
know you're gonna revoke it because it didn't do nothing.
You didn't enjoy it?
Oh.
Oh.
And if y'all
I think we need to see it as a group.
that's what it is.
I think, but men found it funny. I mean, when they were, when Jada and them were on the little, I guess
That
because
glide.
I love
The
New
glide.
Orleans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the slide- the
when they
glide.
were doing the, what is it called though?
Hang
What do we
gliding.
call it? No, but zip line.
Zip line.
Zip line. I want to do that on the show too.
Yeah.
I wanna do
too.
that
I
live.
ain't never seen
I'm
it.
here for
And
zip lining.
Yes, I want to show them that big girls do activities.
Yeah.
You know, they say that we
I
don't
mean,
work
Queen
out
Latifah
and we
did
don't
it.
sweat and we don't do anything.
I sweat all
but
the time.
I would
I
do it
sweat
minus
walking from the
peeing
car
on the
here.
people. Yes, and I sweat when I'm thrifting.
Oh,
Yeah.
those thrift stores do not have air conditioning.
No, and if they knew that
Oh.
air makes me buy more,
Yes,
they would turn the air back
I'm
on.
Can see
trying
one.
to get up out of there. I told you this
What?
was my store in Greenville.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, it's everything to me.
Yeah, but when I get hot,
Yeah.
I
it's
gotta
over.
go. I gotta go.
Yep.
I get hot.
Yep.
I'm gonna take this blazer. I don't care what color tag on sale. I'm
Yeah.
out of here.
But see, now I do pay attention to the sales tags.
Oh yeah, if it's blue and it's 50% off, that's all I'm buying.
And
if I don't find
and then I
nothing
need
that's
my
a blue
50%
tag-
off coupons because you know Columbus Day is the next day. Columbus Day, they always have 50% off on Columbus Day, every thrift store, and you whatever tag. So you got to be ready for Columbus Day because I am rolling out.
See, I just learned something new.
Yes,
Now
be
on
ready.
Columbus Day, I know where I will be.
Yes, and I
All
will
day.
kung fu you if you try to beat me getting into Garland thrift or Texas
That's
thrift
Texas
or
thrift.
Walnut. Yes, I have to get.
They had a 50% off thing, and it was 50%
Yes.
off Thursdays or something,
Yes.
and I was just like, I can't
I
do
used
it.
mine this past Thursday, and
see
I got
that.
9 items, ladies and gentlemen, 9 items for $26.
Okay, we need to go thrifting.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Because all I get is blazers. I mean, I may get some like mom jeans to cut up and
No,
design.
yeah. Yes,
But that's
yes,
about it.
yes.
Someone that can help me with that.
We got it. It's already going to be an episode on one of
Yeah.
the shows. Shout out to T.Y. Washington. T.Y. Washington, Ty Washington on Facebook. She is definitely going to be an integral part of one of our shows because she is a seamstress designer person,
yeah.
and she's going to teach us how to DIY some stuff.
Thank you.
So yeah,
Because
it's going to be
sometimes,
awesome.
you know, YouTube,
Yes.
you know.
YouTube is a cursing and a blessing.
Yes.
From a bless and a cursing. How do you say it?
Cursing in the blast.
A blessing and a curse. Thank
Thank you. One of those wasn't supposed to have an ing on them. Okay?
Why you do me that, baby?
Sorry, I tried.
So it's a blessing and a curse because I can watch YouTube, and depending on how in depth the process of that particular project is, I may not be able to get it because I'm a little slow. I'm what they call kinesthetic. I have to be a hands-on
Hands-on
person.
person.
So I have to stop the video, do it, start the video,
Do it.
stop,
Yeah.
do, stop. That is a lot.
Yeah.
And then I find myself talking and cussing the video out because she skipped over a part or I didn't
Yes.
hear it when I stopped it. Yeah. So I would prefer to have on some projects a live instructor.
Yeah, because sometimes they go too fast. It's like, this is what I'm going to be making for you today. Soup. This is the finished product.
Exactly.
And I'm like, well, where's the middle? Where's
Exactly.
the meat?
Exactly.
You gave me bread and cheese.
Exactly. I need to see the whole
And
process.
you know, I don't eat meat anymore. Sometimes when you're doing your YouTube videos, I need a little meat in there.
So are you vegan?
I am pescatarian right now.
That is my goal.
Yes. I am
Yes.
pescatarian right now.
Because I was going to, no, but I think that being pescatarian may be easier because you're from an area where
Where
fresh
it's
seafood,
yeah.
and you like seafood.
Yes.
There's so many people that don't like seafood.
seafood.
For you guys that don't know, pescatarian is kind of like vegetarian or whatever the other thing is, that you eat veggies and the only protein that is not plant-based is going to be from seafood. So pescatarian is
Yeah.
definitely, if you, yeah, I love my shrimps.
Yeah, I love seafood. Being from New Orleans, seafood is gonna be the hardest thing to let go.
Yes.
But
I can
I've
let
been,
go of red meat. I can let go.
I've been
I can let
2
go of
months
chicken.
without
I don't want to
chicken.
let go of chicken, but I can let go of chicken
It's
if I'm
hard.
replacing it with
With
seafood.
seafood, yeah.
Because I can still have gumbo. I can just have gumbo without chicken. I can still have basically
Pastas
anything. Yes.
and everything. You just have to take the chicken out of it. You know, shrimp fried rice.
Yes.
No chicken added. You know, hibachi is hard out here because
Okay,
they put
but
chicken in their hibachi rice.
What we're gonna do with what's my noodles? Yakami. How can I have yakami without beef? Because I've never had yakami without beef, so I
Well,
don't know if it's possible.
It's
I don't like tofu either.
Yeah,
Let me
okay.
get that out there.
now I have to tell you all the sofritas bowl at Chipotle. It's a tofu bowl, but it is awesome.
Is it?
I don't like tofu.
We may have to experiment with.
We
it.
have to. We'll take her.
Yeah.
You know, if I.
Yeah,
wink,
my tofu
you know,
travels. We
if I
will
make it
have
onto
to.
the show. You know.
Yeah.
Might take her for a little trip.
But you have to follow her social media. We're going to give you those handles too, guys. So
Yes.
don't stop viewing yet.
Yes, but the sofrita bowl, so they grind it up like ground meat.
Okay.
And they season it and marinate it like they do their ground beef.
Okay.
So when it gets on there, you don't even know
Because
it's
tofu absorbs whatever flavors it is cooked in.
Yes.
Okay, so if honestly, if I was to cook the tofu or in some kind of way soak the tofu in beef broth.
But that's still beef.
Oh, but that's still beef, yeah.
That was
oh,
the,
well, damn.
She thought she had a workaround,
Yeah,
but
I
I had already
did.
tried it because I was like, oh, I'll just get some beef stock.
And
put
only the
shrimp
New
in it.
Orleans people know what yakami is.
You know, I didn't know. I had an ignorant moment. Okay, I went to Tuskegee University, TU. You know, shout out to the
Hey.
fam. And I went down there, and I was like, "Where can I get some yakami?"
And they didn't know what it was.
And it was like, "Some who?"
That's not, no. You have to, I had to Google it when I came back to Texas to show somebody what it was. And then when they saw the boiled egg and the hot sauce, they was like, ooh.
Don't
and I
worry.
was like, don't know. You have
Don't
to
do
try
that.
this.
Yeah.
This is something that will change your life.
I
It'll
mean,
get all in your
yes.
spirit.
I made yakami. Then we can move on. But this is the talent. I made yakami out of a pack of beef ramen noodles.
Yes.
2 boiled eggs.
Yes.
And some beef stock.
Yes.
And I had
And
my
you chop up the
scallions
onions.
and
Yes,
my
you have
onions
to have your
and
onion.
seasoned it up, and that's how I taught my girls in the dorm what yakami was. I was like,
Louisiana
now,
hot sauce.
and some Louisiana. I was like, now, when you go home, of course, you get the culture more,
Yes.
so you won't be having these squiggly noodles, but we had to improvise because
Yes.
financially it hadn't kicked in yet.
Yes. And then my smoked oysters.
Oh.
I just
Oh,
have that
you
my
ever went
charbroiled
to-
oysters.
I was going to say, have you ever went to Acme and got the char grilled ones with the...
Here?
No,
No, the
Yeah.
place that I like is called, I can't remember right now, of course, because I'm supposed to remember it right now.
That's something that always
I'm going to find it, but I'll tell you, as soon as the plane lands, that's the first place I'm going to. And they have this drink, this punch, that's in a, like the size of the red 32-ounce cup. And if you can drink it, because it has like 8 different liquors in it, if you can drink the whole one, you get the second one free. So that's how I start off. When I touch soil, I go straight to the spot
I
for
need
the
to travel
oysters
home
and the
with her.
drink. Yes, and then once I start the drink, I get my stomach lined and prepared for the drink. The drink continues until I leave, and we go to the daiquiri spot. We go to Algiers.
Yes.
Yes, we go to Algiers.
Go get your little daiquiri.
Depending on what time of year, I'm going to get a little king cake. And
Oh,
yeah,
they have king cakes out like already. They
Yeah.
weren't king cakes. They were kind of like Halloween cakes.
Okay,
they
but
were
it's still the same
They
design
were
and
just black
everything.
and orange.
Yeah.
Kind of off-putting because I don't know.
I like the cream cheese one.
I like cream cheese and strawberry fields.
Ooh.
Daddy moment.
Yeah. The inner
That is
fat girl is
pescatarian.
screaming. Yes, it
That
is
is
because you
pescatarian.
can still have that. You can have all the carbs you want.
Yeah.
I mean, on any diet, I personally would not eat that many carbs because
Yeah,
I've lost this weight
like,
and
yeah.
I'm not trying to put it back on. And it's good for me to.
I'm trying to wean off the carbs because
yeah.
one of the transitions was I wasn't getting full enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you eat meat, you get full
Yeah.
fast, and that's the thing. We eat it and then we replace it with more meat. That's how we get chubby and chunky. But one thing I've started to do is like kind of wean off the carbs a little more, and
Okay.
I'm seeing that weight drop more and
Okay,
more.
okay.
And then I'm trying to go back to
Replace
the
it
gym.
with more veggies.
Okay.
Like when you look at your plate, more than half of your plate should consist of vegetables. And then that last little side part of it, you separate that with protein and whole grains. And that's basically, I posted my meal plan for the most part on social media last week because everybody keeps asking how I was able to lose the weight. And I've told people, but the reality is I don't think people are ready to make those kind of cuts in their diet.
They
And that's
don't.
cool
They
because
want you to
I
tell them
wasn't
it's a
ready.
magic pill.
Exactly.
took-
I wasn't
took
ready.
something, and this is what happened.
No,
No,
there is
I
no magic
struggled.
pill.
I struggled in Walmart.
I had to change my eating habits
Yes.
because I was supposed to have been on blood pressure medicine for a very short period of time. Next thing I know, I'm on blood pressure pills for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
You know, then I started borderline diabetes, and I'm like, yeah, no. This
Yeah.
isn't working for me. My
Gotta
knees
watch
are
out
hurting,
for
my
that.
ankles are hurting,
Yes.
everything's hurting me, and I need to get this together.
Adjustment.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, health is a big part. My mom passed away at 35, and
Oh,
being
wow.
30, it's just a wake up call. My goal right now is to
Is to
live
make it
forever,
past-
but my goal is to make it to 36.
Yes,
So,
and there's a
yes.
thing. My mother died when she was 42, and I was young. So my whole adult life, my 20s and 30s, I kept thinking, I hope I make it to 42. I hope I make it to 42, because it was like a time frame, you know, a time clock was
like,
like
just like, is it gonna hit me? Is it gonna
exactly
catch me before? Is it gonna catch me afterwards?
exactly
So,
exactly.
yes.
So yeah, we definitely have a few things in common, people. So what do you think? This is Miss Brittany Phillips, and I think she's pretty dope.
thank you. My shirt
Yes.
says dope. If y'all can see. I'm not trying
Hey,
to flash out
stay
anything.
doing dope stuff.
Stuff.
Yes, that's her Facebook.
Woo, woo.
That's her Facebook, or no, your Instagram.
My Instagram is Please Stay Dope. PLZSTAYDOPE.
Okay.
Blog at the end.
Yes, Please Stay Dope blog on Instagram. On Facebook, it's Vanity-Posh. On Twitter, it's I Pretty Classic, and it's the word pretty, the word class, and the word ick, ICK. I Pretty Classic. And on Snapchat, it's Classic B, and that's ClassickBee. Yay! So follow us on Snapchat so that you can see what's going on there too. Bowl Fashion Junk is my
And it's a
Snapchat.
dope Snapchat, y'all. Just
Thank
letting y'all
you.
know.
Thank you. I'm on there a lot. I really like Snapchat.
I really do too. I
Yeah.
was snapping out there, and Teddy came out, and I was just like,
Yes.
"Don't mind me."
Yes, you got to
Just letting
snap.
them
So we're going to snap a little bit right now while we
Snap,
go to a
snap.
commercial. And if you are groovy like us, you'll have Snapchat too, and you will follow us. And we'll see you later. Hey, this is your girl Marty. This fat girl is fabulous, and I am back with the auditions for the new YouTube show. And I guess it's a great time, as great a time as any to tell you the name of the show is The Adventures of the Fat Girl. So if you haven't already, be sure to follow this link on Instagram. I'm sorry, this profile on Instagram, The Adventures of a Fat Girl. Right now, do that, and then come back and finish watching. While you're doing that, I'm going to introduce the rest of the people who already follow me on The Adventures of a Fat Girl to Jackie Sims. Jackie Sims is our next contestant. She is from Fort Worth, Texas. I know her because we went to high school together. Yes, she is a Trimble Tech Bulldog. Yes, yes. Shout out to Bulldog Country. One bark, one bite for life. Yes. I be a Bulldog. Who you be? Yes. So, for all my homeboys and homegirls from Trimble Tech High School in Fort Worth, Texas, we want to send you a loving shout out. I know homecoming is coming. I already got the invitation for the breakfast. I will do my best this year to try again.
Me too.
I've been trying for years. It's just Fort Worth. You would think I was going to Egypt, because I don't seem to be able to just drive the 30 minutes or so to just get there. And I know once I do it, it just seems like a lot of the stuff is like early in the morning, or it conflicts with other scheduled stuff. And y'all know about my shmoney. I'm not gonna be able to skip out on I'm not gonna be able to skip out on work. So it would be great though to go and see everybody again. Now, some folks I've still stayed in contact with. How are you with staying in contact?
Oh yes, I stay in contact with many of them.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I try to go to the homecoming every year, but I have not been able to go to the breakfast but once.
Yes.
So I do want to go this year.
Okay.
So yeah, I try to keep up with my family.
Good, good. So, tell me a little bit about yourself, Miss Jackie Sims. Let the
Well.
people know who you are.
Well, I am Jazzy J. Sims, and well, my real name is Jackie, but everyone calls me Jazzy. I'm 47 years old.
Okay,
I am a mother. I am a wife. I
okay,
am a sister.
okay,
I am an auntie,
okay.
and I am a cancer survivor.
Yes, ma'am, you are all day. And I got to give it up to you, because I have to say that you kept the most light, happy, upbeat. I mean, you made going through, like, feel like if it happened to me, I could make it. That's what I felt like when I saw your battle.
Thank you.
And that's not always what we see. It's all, you know, but I did see that. I saw how beautiful your family was there for the support that they were giving. And you kept your fashion, your appearance.
Thank
and, you know, I know you had to have been tired some days and just didn't feel like doing it, but you were there.
Thank you.
You were doing it.
Thank you.
Now, didn't you buy that dress from my website?
Oh, yes, I did.
I was just
yes,
about
I
to
did.
say,
And I
she's
love it.
also
People
a
stop
faithful
me.
supporter.
Everyone stop me all the time about this dress. I feel like I should donate it to someone because so many people like it. You have the most beautiful taste ever.
Thank you. And I will contribute that to one person in particular when it comes to this dress. Diva J's Closet, Lakeitha Smith, my girl, my sister. She keeps me fly.
Oh, yes.
I am a brand ambassador for her company, Diva J's Closet, owned by Lakeitha Smith. She is located in San Antonio, Texas. And you need to shop her right now on divajscloset.com because definitely she keeps me on point.
Yes.
And after I have maybe taken photos in an outfit or something to that effect, then I will sell those items on my Poshmark. And
Very cheap.
yes, because I feel
affordable.
like yes, it is. It's affordable, and they're in great condition because I've only
Yes.
worn them maybe once or twice.
Yes.
Even if they ever saw the light of day, sometimes it's just at a photo shoot that
Yes.
they've been worn. And you can go to my website. This Fat Girl is Fabulous. It's also at the bottom of the screen. Go to my website right now. You can shop from items that I have on there as well, and I add new items quite regularly. Also, aren't you a posher as well?
I
You sell
am.
garments on Poshmark?
I am.
Yes.
I am. I'm a little busier now, so I don't get to go on there as much.
Okay.
But one thing I want to tell you about Marty's site, you got to be quick.
Yes.
Because if you're not quick and you want something held, someone gonna beat you to it.
Yes, they will snatch it up.
You can't even
quickly.
be mad.
No. Like I have quite a few people that shop there regularly.
Yes.
If you're not familiar with Poshmark, Poshmark is a great app that you can download on your phone, and it's like thrift shopping, but
Yes.
you can also buy new merchandise.
Yes.
consignment type merchandise, high end merchandise brands. If you're a label whore, if you if that's your thing. Me, I'm bougie on a budget, so I like to look fly and still be able to pay my light bill. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
Yes.
That ain't my business.
Yes.
I'm just
love
saying.
it.
I'm just saying. Okay, so we want to know a little bit about you. So tell me, what made you decide to come all the way from Fort Worth to audition for this show?
Well, you know, when I seen it on Snapchat, I mean, I think it was Instagram and Facebook, I kind of glanced at it, and then I said, oh, okay. And then it just came up in my spirit again, like, read it again and see what it's about. So I read it again, and I thought, you know, I had an opportunity a couple of years ago to do something like this. A young lady stopped me at a filming. I was with my daughter, and she was filming for a movie.
Okay.
And a lady stopped me, and she asked me, had I ever did podcasting? I said, oh, I've never done that. And so she said, well, I would like for you to come and interview for my show.
Okay.
And I thought, me? Out of all these people sitting out here waiting, you know, she just came up to me.
Okay.
And so then later on, when I called her after we finished everything, I said, what made you stop and ask me?
Okay.
And she said, it was something about you. You're light. You was very charismatic. You was fun. And she said, I feel like you have a lot to bring.
Okay.
And so I went and interviewed for it, and she hired me for her podcast.
Okay.
But you know, Marty, I feel like everything is in God's perfect timing.
Okay.
That was not my time.
Okay.
You know, I still was recovering from cancer. You know, I still had children at home, and I needed to heal from the inside out.
Emotionally,
Yes,
physically, the
yes,
whole thing. It's
yes.
not just getting past the diagnosis
Yes,
or getting a
exactly.
what is it, a remission or
Yes.
no signs of cancer,
Yes.
but there's some psychological.
Oh yes, and I just needed to get my life back, and and so I thanked her for that, and so but I really in my heart wanted to do it.
Okay.
But it just wasn't my time.
Okay.
So when
okay.
I was laying in bed, it came across my mind again, and I said, I feel like this is the right time to try out for it again.
Okay.
And because I know I love to reach people, I love to have fun, I feel like I have a lot to offer.
Okay.
And so I just thought it was the perfect time to try out for it.
Okay. Well, we're glad that you did.
Thank
I'm definitely
you.
happy that you came over here. If nothing else for us
Thank
to
you.
see each other,
Yes.
but I'm definitely happy that you came in because that's what we want to do is inspire women. And
Yes.
a lot of people think that because I do body positive stuff that this is
Yes.
all about body positive,
Yes.
but it's not. It's about positive, period. Not just body
Yes.
positive, but social positive, you know,
Yes.
financial positive
Yes.
because, you know, we want to talk about some financial habits that maybe need to be broken in
Yes.
2018
Yes.
so that we can actually have some of this wealth.
Yes.
What is it called? Generational wealth?
Yes.
I want some multi-generational wealth.
Yes, Marty.
As hard as I'm hustling, somebody
Yes.
ought to leave
That's
out of here
right.
with some coins.
That's right, Marty.
I'm just saying, I mean, every time I'm always doing something and it seems like I'm not getting ahead sometimes. I'm breaking even and I'm having a great time at breaking even. But God forbid if I break an ankle on one of these high heel shoes, I'm going to need somebody to take care of me. And I ain't got no coin for that right
Okay.
now because all of my, you know, disposable income goes into supporting my
What you do.
pursuit of my
Yes.
dreams.
I totally understand.
I feel like for a lot of women, we're entering a chapter of our lives where we can start over again, where we get the second wind, so to speak. We've done the mom thing, we've raised kids, we've done the
Yes.
wife thing, we've been dedicated to our
That's
husbands.
right.
Now, honey, you
It's our
know
time.
how I fix that pasta, that casserole. You can do that yourself. And these kids are gone,
That's right.
and they're grown, and now we
wow.
can do some stuff.
You're right.
You know what I mean? We can actually go out and pursue some dreams. It's never too late, in my
Never.
opinion, to
Never.
pursue
Start
that
over.
dream. Right. I mean, a lot of I get a lot of energy from the people who I hang around. And what's the saying? Your vibe attracts your tribe.
That's right.
Teddy is over here, guys. Teddy is
she's
an
sweet.
assistant. Teddy is outstanding. Teddy is like, yeah, I just love me some Teddy.
Yes.
Teddy will do everything I need for her to do. She's on time. She's ready.
That's great.
She's packing equipment. She's like showing up at events. She's ready. And
great,
I
Marty.
want that energy that she has fuels me. When I know that there are young women that are watching me, it gives me a vibe to
Right.
continue to keep going. I have a 25-year-old son that's in this industry of
Yes.
entertainment. And then I have a 28-year-old daughter that's in this entertainment as well. She's a makeup artist, and she's been a makeup artist for over 10 years. My godson, Michael Rose, many people know who he is. They see me and him together all the time. Teddy has helped us as well. That youth energy, creative energy, spontaneity, and that I can do this at any cost. I'm willing to jump in and dive in kind of energy that they give you. Yeah, that helps me at 46 say, you know what, it's not too late. I'm going to have a TV show, and you could be my next co-host. Yes.
That's right, Marty.
Yes, so tell me current events. Tell me something that you heard this week that's going on, a current event. It could be ratchet gossip, celebrity gossip. It could be Dumb Donald, whatever it is whatever it is.
It's a lot seem to be going on with the NFL.
I know. What do you think about the take a knee movement?
Oh, girl.
Because you're a sports fan, right?
I am the biggest sports fan.
Okay.
And I tweet. I'm surprised.
Oh, she's another tweeter.
Oh, my God. I'm surprised. The Cowboys don't have me as their team mom.
Come on now.
I tweet the owner, Jerry Jones, every week. I tweet the manager.
Yes.
I tweet all of them. And they respond back.
Okay.
I let them know when they're doing wrong, and I let them know when they're doing right.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Tell them, Miss Jackie.
I do. I tweet. I'm a big tweeter. I'm sorry. I tweet everybody.
Jazzy's going to get you right, Jerry.
Yeah, I tweet them. So I'm waiting on that invitation to go speak to the team. I feel like they're going to give me one. I've been a Cowboy fan since Tom Landry.
Okay,
I was a Tom Landry girl.
Yeah.
But, I can deal with the redhead now. But I can deal with him a little bit.
He's better than Donald.
Yeah, he is. He is. Yeah, I tweet Donald, too. He blocked me.
Oh, did he?
Somebody on Donald Trump team blocked me.
But see, you kind of have to be on point for Dumb Donald to block you. I mean, you had to have said something that kind of went there.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say they're always positive, but I never attack.
Okay.
I'm not the attack type of person.
Okay.
I'm just going to give you what I see.
Okay.
From my eyes.
Uh-huh.
And so that's not all. They don't always agree, and it's okay. We're gonna agree to disagree.
Okay.
But I am gonna tweet you if I see something I don't like.
Exactly.
So someone in his camp just kindly blocked me.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact tweet, but it was something about what he said about President Obama.
Okay.
That I just had to let him know who he really was.
Okay.
Who Obama really was to us.
Yes.
He might didn't mean nothing to you, but he meant something to us.
Okay.
So I just had to let him know.
Okay.
So it wasn't,
It wasn't like a jug. You didn't just go in there for the jugular, like
for
what
him.
I would have done.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
You didn't do that.
Because, I'm very careful what I say.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of, and a lot of people know me, just like they know you. You're very well known. So I don't want anyone to make my evil be spoken good of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm very careful.
And see, I just don't give a damn.
See, yeah, I know, but see, I'm married, so I don't want him to ever think.
You don't want to embarrass your husband in
There
public.
you go.
Yes.
Yeah,
you don't
so
want to embarrass him.
I'm a very submissive wife. I am. I'm very.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. I'm a very submissive wife, so I don't want to overstep my bounds and say something that will ever embarrass my husband.
Okay.
So I'll run across him.
Okay.
And if he said, well, baby, I don't think she did, I said, well, I'm just going to say this.
Okay. So you'll modify it so it's a little less harsh.
There you go.
Okay. See, no, I'm like Jackie Christie.
Oh, no.
I'm going to embarrass the hell out of my husband. Whoever he is.
Her.
If I ever were to get married again, which I really don't think that will ever happen, but yeah, I'm the Jackie Christie type. Like, I'm gonna be me 100%. So the guy who decides to be with me is gonna have to be okay with the fact that, oh shit, I just don't ever know what's gonna come out of her mouth at any given time. I dated a guy that was in politics, and I do honestly believe to this day that is probably one of the reasons why we did not move forward with our relationship is because he was afraid. You know. Girl, I think he was afraid because I think that, if you take me before the mayor and I want to ask him about them damn potholes, I should be able to do that. Yes. I have been granted an audience before the mayor, and I'm going to seize the opportunity. So yes, I'm going to ask him about the damn potholes.
See, I'm somewhere like that.
Yes. I'm going to ask him, and I'm going to ask him in Marty way. I'm not going to try to make it nice and sweet and put a little pink bow on it or whatever. No, I'm just going to be like, hey, what the hell is the problem in Oak Cliff with the potholes? Streets are made out of concrete, then you put that little black chippy stuff on top of it, and then every time you drive by it, my car is dropping off into the holes, and we're blowing out tires and bending rims because y'all won't fix the damn streets.
Yeah, I had an issue similar to that this week. I was telling him that I had been at the dealership for 4 hours this morning because I bought my husband a brand new Benz.
Oh yes, come on, husband.
Okay,
Yes.
so I bought it in August, and it just kind of stopped.
What
So
you mean?
I said he was someone that stopped, and so he said, "Oh, I'll call the dealership and handle it." So you know,
Then
he
no
let
little
them handle
lights
it.
flashed and said
Well,
something was wrong
maybe,
or something?
but he wanted to handle it, so I said, "Okay."
Okay.
And so, you know, a month went by, and he just let it sit there. He said, "Oh, it messed up again," and so he was driving the other car, and I said, "No, I'm gonna call." And he said, "Oh," so I called, and so I felt like the guy was giving me the runaround, and I said, "No, we bought this car brand new. You're gonna do this, and that." So they would put.
But isn't that supposed to be a Mercedes thing where
Supposed
the
to be a
quality and the I'm sorry,
So we
BMW
took it
still
to the-
Bavarian
yeah, we took it
Motorworks.
to the
It's supposed to be like a quality customer service. You're paying big dollars for all that service.
Exactly. We took
Okay.
it to them. They said they fixed it. Okay, so a month later, the same light came back on.
Oh,
So I said, okay. So I called him back, and the guy got really rude. So they sent me a survey about, you know, you just bought a car, you like it, and I just ripped the survey. It was a 3-page survey.
Oh.
I told from the beginning to end to the end of it, and so all of a sudden, the owner of the company called me yesterday.
Oh.
And it said, "Miss Simmons, you wrote this on this page, and we would like for you to take it down."
oh,
And I said, "No."
oh.
I said, "I won't take it down because I've been to your dealership 3 times and they haven't fixed my problem." He said, "But you should have came to see me."
How-
No, I went to
what?
see the salesman
Oh.
who sold me the
Tell
car.
me what to do. Why don't you?
So,
But you can't tell your people how to fix this damn
yeah.
car.
So this
Carry
morning
on.
we got up this morning, bright and early. I went to the dealership. Everybody coming out to greet me. No, I want to talk to the guy that asked me about the manager, the owner.
Yes.
So he comes out, and he said, "Oh, so you're Miss Sims?" "Yes, I'm Miss Sims." And he said, "We're going to get this fixed, but we need you to take that down." I said, "No. What I need for you to do," see, this is a $50,000 car. "What I need for you to do is to fix the whole car before I take anything down.
Right.
And I might not take it down until you fix it."
Exactly,
Depends on
because
how-
it actually happened. The situation happened. The fact that you can go in and amend it,
Yes.
but why would you take your post
Yes, he
down?
told me
Because
to
they
take
put
it
you in a
down.
situation
Exactly.
that required you to respond and such.
See, you have power.
Yes.
People don't know you have power. So you can either make it good or you can make it bad. See,
Right.
I came to you nicely. So I hate to go above you, but we paying for this.
And above would be to the internet, the
I said,
World Wide Web.
I'm prepared to pick it in front of your dealership.
Yes.
I'm prepared to
Oh,
go to the
no.
Better Business Bureau on this dealership.
Yes.
You need to know who you're fooling
We
with.
like a boycott, don't we,
Yeah.
America?
So, needless to say, they gave me a rental today, probably about an $80,000 rental. And they said, we'll just keep it until everything, from top to the tutti fix.
Come on, from the rooter to the tutor. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how you exercise your
Yes.
right. And I don't see that being any different than what Mr. Kaepernick intended by
That's
taking a knee
right.
in the first place. A quiet demonstration to bring awareness to a cause is all
right,
that the
Marty.
man was trying to do.
That's all.
Is to exercise his right as an American citizen to not be in agreement with something that he felt was a contradiction.
Yes.
We are saying one thing with our mouth, but we're doing something else with our hands. Okay?
Exactly right.
So there's no different in him exercising that right. And do you know that last week I found out that I didn't know this, but last week I found out that him kneeling was within NFL guidelines. He has that is covered by the NFL guidelines. And Mr. Don Lemon, shout out to my fellow media person, Mr. Don Lemon on CNN. He educated me to the point where I was aware that he didn't do anything wrong. So they actually fired him for no just cause. And now other teams won't hire him because they're
Exactly.
afraid of the blowback that they
That's
may
right.
possibly get. Now the tide has since changed, and people are supporting Mr. Kaepernick by and large more than they were months ago when this first came to the
Yes.
forefront. But now, who's going to hire him?
Nobody.
Somebody should be hiring
They
him.
should.
They absolutely should. Some team, I mean, Patriots,
Yes.
the name, the Patriots. Yes. Tweet Jerry.
I will.
We want Kaepernick in Dallas.
Yes, that would be great.
I want a man that will stand up for what he believes in and against all costs and take all the flack and still stand up with his head held high in agreement that what he originally did was the right thing. No matter whether anybody else believes in him or not, he still had the character.
You're right.
He has not backpedaled one time.
That's right.
But all of these other ex-NFL players and current NFL players that say one thing when Massa is paying attention and say something else with the players. Y'all know who I'm talking about. They trying to take his statue down. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I'm just saying, Uncle Ruckus. We're talking to you, Uncle Ruckus.
I love you.
We're talking to you, bruh. You backpedaled when the question was put to you.
That's right.
So the statue, whatever they decide to do with your statue, I could care less.
Me
But
either.
somebody needs to put up a Kaepernick statue because he has woken many people of all races, creeds, ethnic backgrounds, financial situations, you name it, across the board. He has awoken a group of people that were asleep
You're right.
to what's going on. And we make jokes about the NFL and so forth. I mean, these are grown men. They get a paycheck. That's a job.
Yes.
And the job has a contract. Nobody has violated any part of the contract. So how do you terminate someone? They got something called the EEOC.
Yeah,
How
that's
do
right.
they work for the NFL?
Exactly.
How do they work for the NFL? Who you call?
I know that's right, Morgan.
Because can you apply for unemployment if you get fired from the NFL?
Good question.
No.
Good question.
That you don't. It's a contract. You're a contract employer, as would we be here.
Okay.
Okay. It's a contract kind of situation.
Yes.
If you violate the terms of the contract, you get fired. But what if you don't violate the terms of the contract?
Yeah.
And you're within your right to exercise in the way that you see fit, and you still get fired.
Now, I want to know, would the players continue to take a knee like at every game? That might.
I think that it would be a great idea for them to continue to take a
hope so,
knee
the whole
in a
year.
quiet protest, Kai. I think that would be an outstanding way for them to continue to garner the same type of support and keep people aware. Because if we
Because
stop,
at one time,
it'll die
Yeah,
off.
because
Yes.
at one time, you know, it was just it was really pretty much because number 45 had something to say. So you know what, we're gonna all get involved. Stay involved for every game.
I agree. And the cheerleaders, if you notice on the Instagram for the Adventures of a Fat Girl, I posted some of the cheerleaders were taking knees.
Oh,
We don't think about the people who are not on the field, but there are people in the back offices. There are people, team doctors. There are cheerleaders. There are people that are part of these football organizations that can also support this demonstration because, once again, it's all about awareness.
That's right.
So, on that note, we want to keep you aware of HighVibe Media Group and let you know that this new show will be airing every Saturday on HighVibe Media. We want you to follow them right now on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and shout out This Fat Girl is Fabulous and The Adventures of a Fat Girl and all that has gone on today. And then tell us also on the video that is streaming live right now who you think should be our next new co-host for the new show coming up. So if you think it should be Jackie or one of the wonderful ladies that you've seen prior to Jackie, you definitely want to shout them out. And in closing, we want you to have a wonderful weekend. But we'll be right back at you in the next coming weeks. Make sure you follow us on social media. The website is right below us. This Fat Girl is Fabulous. And we are on HighVibe Media Group. Thank you for tuning in. You have a great weekend. Bye-bye.